you dropping off, like CUDA stuff on people's cards? Yeah.
Third quarter, brought to you by Ninja Mesh Lacrosse. Check out ninjalax.com. Second half opening faceoff controlled by Newman. Right down Old Gulf Road.
Newman with a great take. He's bound for Harvard next year. He's one player who stood out in the first half for the Big Red, and Coon makes a save.
And here's Lawler now for Episcopal. Quick as a hiccup with that split dodge in the first half. Ball goes on the turf. We'll learn of the foul first half. 3-3 score in the books. We get after it here in the second half. Again, slightly out of wind after that halftime intermission. You all know where I was.
The good thing, though, Bookers, you're blessed with those calves. So rather than getting across the whole field in about 15 seconds, it took you about 5 with those strides and the calves.
You got that right, brother. First half, 3-3 score. Second half underway here. The Interac Invitational at Cabrini College. Episcopal in their home whites with blue shorts. Lawrenceville Road, red on red. Booker Corrigan and Brett Manny bringing you the game on CUDA.com. Lawrenceville goes back to their shutting off of Odell.
Yeah, great point, Booker. Lawrenceville is just making sure that Tyler Odell is not going to beat him, especially in man up. And you see right there, Connor Hobb with the excellent feed to Troubadour who puts it in the back. A nice cut there, finishes. That was easy. Tic-tac-toe, 43 lead for the Churchmen.
Churchman up 4-3. As Brett Manny said, Ortley with the goal. Connor Hobb with a nifty little inside pass. Man-up goal for Episcopal Academy. And Episcopal takes the 4-3 lead. Right at the 11-minute mark. Third quarter brought to you by Ninja Lacrosse. Check out ninjamesh.com. A tremendous lacrosse product. It's a mesh pocket with a coating on the mesh that gives your pocket exceptional hold and control no matter the weather conditions or the texture of the ball. Check out ninjalacrosse.com.
David Booker, out of all the meshes out there, Monster Mesh, traditional Mark Mesh, Ninja, hands down, best name.
And best product. It really does give you remarkable hold and tremendous control. And if you're playing the game with the ball on your stick, you want hold and control. Just like I get with my hair, because I need that when I'm on camera at 6 p.m. every night with News Channel 4. Assemble! Giant goal! News team, assemble!
Ian Strain going old school with the bounce shot. That's like a lost art these days, like Rip Hamilton with the mid-range jumper. Ian Strain goes with the bounce shot in lacrosse now is that mid-range jumper equivalent. Nice bounce shot, goes low to high, and now he gives Episcopal a 2-goal cushion.
We call that a Paris Hilton when you drive hard right-handed and nail a bouncer. Episcopal Academy, a lot of funk in their bag. Ground ball, unable to be corralled, but Westby has a shot at it. They call possession, and now it's going to be Malenfeld.
And right there, great effort by Brendan Newman to stay with that play and create the turnover. And now his fellow face-off counterpart, Garino, picks up the ground ball and now lost it. But still, great effort there by Brendan Newman. Booker, he's one player, just kind of like McNamara for Haverford. He does a little bit of everything at halftime when you were doing some business in the parking lot. I saw him rearranging the sticks. He was filling up the water bottle. He was doing a little bit of everything.
Checking the air pressure on the bus tires. Making some funnel cakes. I saw him flipping burgers. He refilled a couple ketchup bottles. Of course, the business in the parking lot, I'm putting flyers on windshields of the Under Armour All-American and the Motive Pure hydration product. So everybody who came here tonight got themselves informational material on the Under Armour All-American Underclass tryout, as well as Motive Pure hydration formula. Motive Pure, replacing electrolytes is what your body needs. Play your best when your team needs you the most. Be hydrated. Use Motive Pure. Shot by Westby.
You see Lawrenceville's defense, they're looking to hedge from the crease every time they're looking to show. And right there, it was Stowe Faircloth who just shows like he's going. He's staying in the middle, and he's getting ready to go every time. And what a take there by Dutch Buckley. He's actually a next lacrosse player, and even better, a great kid, phenomenal lacrosse player. And he might be on Inside Lacrosse one day. The name list, that Dutch Buckley might be on there. The all-name team. If they had it when you were in school, Booker Corrigan would be on there.
Me and Jarvis Redwine.
Once again, we see Lawrenceville here trying to shut off with their 2 short sticks, but Episcopal was able to get it right to Ian Strain. It was one of the guys who was shut off.
Westby now driving in right hand. Shot save O'Connor. Not up in here. Looked like he took that in the face. In the face!
Yeah, O'Connor with the nice stuff. He does a good save for him after letting those other 2 goals in. O'Connor's starting to catch fire again. He's really a stone wall between the pipes there for Lawrenceville.
Lawrenceville settling it in 5-3 now, your score. Third quarter brought to you by Ninja Mesh Lacrosse. Check out ninjalacrosse.com or ninjamesh.com. They'll both get you to the same spot, and you will end up with the tremendous mesh product with hold and control. No matter the ball texture, we're all sick of greasers, and we're all sick of having to play in the terrible rain / humidity / dry summer dirt. Ninja Mesh gives you the consistent pocket every time.
Now a little different look here for Episcopal, thrown in the zone there. Will Gibbs, the defensive coordinator for Episcopal Academy, changing it up, playing his little chess game right back at Lawrenceville by throwing in his zone off the transition there.
And a good call by Brett Manny here. Booker Corrigan and Brett bringing the game to you on CUDA.com. Next Lacrosse, running those Philadelphia showcase events.
Plenty of next lacrosse players on the Episcopal roster. You have Connor O'Brien, Richie Palazzi, Dutch Buckley, Raph Fury, Young Kids 2015, Will Krager, Colin Reeder, Kippy Gorino. Really phenomenal lacrosse players on those squads. And next is not only great talent, Booker, but great kids as well.
Next Lacrosse and those showcase events. Some of the premier events in the Philadelphia lacrosse area. Go to showcaselacrosse.com. Episcopal behind to Connor Hobb. Thrilled with his play tonight. Connor Hobb doing a great job for Episcopal. There's the split dodge from Lawler. There's one in the head. So one good slash deserves another. Both teams get away with one.
Lawler just slicing up like the Lawrenceville defense like Swiss cheese, but then he loses the ball in his last dodge. Lawrenceville's able to get the ball back and try to get a possession. Good job by Leonard, not forcing anything there in transition. He didn't have a look, gives Lawrenceville good possession.
And Brendan Newman now possesses for Lawrenceville. Newman shot, and that is exactly what we call a timely check by Kevin Gayhart to create the turnover.
Newman driving hard to his right hand, and Gayhart staying with him the whole time, and he does a phenomenal job of staying in there, getting on his hands, and like you said, Booker, I pick up what you're putting down. Great check, timely.
And Lawler now getting corralled from behind. Without question, a push. Referee Carmen John Domenico has got to start getting control of this. Carmen John Domenico, Maceo Parker, and Richard Montgomery McGee. Referees for tonight's game.
A physical game, Booker. It's a couple missed calls right there with the pushes, and they were calling them earlier in the game, and it just seems like right there's a couple of opportunities where they could have called and they let it go, but certainly a physical game going on here.
No doubt. No diggity. No doubt.
Play on, Booker.
Ask the people on my block, I'm as real as can be. I'll be sending a car, let's say about 3:30, Queen Pimpin', Black Street, no diggity.
No doubt.
Dude, and Pete, is this written down anywhere? Look
No,
around you.
There's nothing here. That is straight in the head.
Ask the people on my block. I'm as real as can be.
You're like a human Pandora. Whatever comes out of your mouth.
Super funked up like you're from the Oaktown.
Get the Booker Corrigan app coming at you. Just dropping knowledge on heads.
Dropping knowledge. Snapping necks and cashing checks. I'm ready to take on the Catalina wine mixer.
Episcopal settled into the offense here, trying to take some time out of the clock. And as Lawrenceville, you're settling into their zone defense. And then now Episcopal getting into their zone offense here, dodging the ball and using it from behind the cage.
Keep your eyes on number 25 for Episcopal, Tyler Odell. Crafty little finisher on the inside.
That's what you call a zone buster.
Yeah.
He's a Glenn Rice, a Mitch Richmond type of guy where he can shoot it from outside.
Like Chris Mullen run DMC out of the Golden State Warriors.
Tell you one thing, don't mess with Mitch Richmond or Glenn Rice in NBA Jam. Those guys can heat it up from beyond the arc. If there's an equivalent
run
for the
TMC,
get it to Odell. Yeah, he can heat it up from the outside.
I love the run TMC. It's funny, you know him from a video game. I know him from actually watching him play. Of course, I'm 46 years old, so I guess that explains that. Next topic, hands on your buzzers. Here we go. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Third quarter brought to you by Ninja Mesh Lacrosse. Check out ninjamesh.com. Great ride by Episcopal. Create the turnover. And Matty O'Connor, goaltender for Lawrenceville, almost had it. And now we get the flags flying. Ball's on the ground. Ball's still in play. Episcopal needs to make something happen right here as they have an opportunity.
A lot of flags out there right now. 2 flags on the field. It's like you're at the driving range.
It's like Bastille Day. You got to keep up with your CUDA.
But you have to admit that's a tremendous job of riding there by Episcopal Academy. A good take there by Hobby. Drove hard to net. That's what you like to see out of your players. If you're going to take it, you might as well go hard or go home. And that's what Connor Hobb did. And then Odell with the way to get the ball back from Matty O'Connor. Hats off to the Episcopal Academy for really working hard to get the ball back.
Referees are going to talk it over, sort out the call. Man Up brought to you by The Power Shaft. Go to www.thepowershaft.com to learn how you can get your hands on the world's only weighted lacrosse training device, thepowershaft.com.
Stephen Clark, 30 seconds for pushing.
Now a different look here by Lawrence. Rather than shutting off Odell, they're going to shut off number 9, Morgan Westby, Lafayette recruit, and they're going to go back to that box look and just rotating with the box within, playing 5-on-4 rather than 6-on-5.
And now they cancel the shutoff, so it's one of my old tactics where you shut off for about the first 8 seconds of a man up and then release back into normal man down on a 30-second foul. It's a nice little tactic. Westby has it up top, gets it to Odell, and now they share it around the outside of the 3-3. 2 seconds left in the man up, and Lawrenceville with the inside kill shot. What a shot!
Just a straight pow.
Episcopal Academy getting it from Ortlieb. You're not hardcore unless you live hardcore. And the legend of the Rent was way hardcore.
Rupert Ortlieb getting his second man up goal of the game. Once again, Marty Kuprion's extra man offense, #next. Ortlieb cuts on the crease, gets the feed, and once again gets his second goal of the game, making the most out of his chances, gives Episcopal a 3-goal lead.
2:02 to go. Third quarter brought to you by Ninja Mesh, and Carino makes quick work of the faceoff. Shot save O'Connor. And Carino is quickly emerging as the Egg McMuffin of faceoff guys. I call Stephen Bones Kelly the Egg McMuffin of face-off guys, but these guys, you can go to McDonald's and get 2 Egg McMuffins.
Yeah, and I even think that's the deal. You get 2 for $3 or 2 for $4, and if you can have Garino and Bones, Bones is considered one of the best face-off, if not the best face-off guy in the country. And then Garino's really making a case for himself this year in a name. When you win at the clip that he wins at over 75% on the year, that's impressive playing in the Interact.
Minute and 40 seconds now left, third quarter. And some double team action by Lawrenceville. But Episcopal handles it. But this Lawrenceville defense is an imposing force when they stretch out. Some great athletes who are very well coached.
One thing about Lawrenceville's defense, they're very well coached. They got a good netminder in O'Connor, but also at the same time, their defense is on their hands, especially behind the cage. The prep defenders can really move laterally, side to side, and get on hands.
And we creep towards the 1 minute mark, third quarter, brought to you by NinjaMesh.com. Check out Ninja Mesh. It's a mesh pocket that has been coated. Ooh. And shot, goal! Episcopal Academy getting one from Ian Strain.
Ian Strain notches his second goal of the game. He turns the corner and then once again brings the ball top shelf right up to the penthouse floor. He goes, that's only the door that opens for Ian Strain. Goes top on O'Connor, and the way they got that goal was playing a pick and roll game. Connor Hobb was shut off Booker, and he set a pick on Strain, and that's all he needed is to use his speed to turn the corner, show low, and stick it up high.
I want to thank Episcopal Academy, one of our sponsors today. Episcopal Academy challenges and nurtures mind, body, and spirit, and inspires boys and girls to live lives of purpose, faith, and integrity. Episcopal Academy, tremendous new campus over in Newtown Square, state-of-the-art athletic facilities and fields. Garino taking it straight down Lancaster Avenue, shot, goal! Garino's on fire!
Garino hitting R1, spin, hitting the accelerator on X, and then finishing the ball. John Garino, it must be the socks. He's got the double socks going on, scores a goal, and gives Episcopal a huge goal, now up 8-3.
39 seconds remaining in the third quarter, Episcopal Academy.
And he's doing all of this with half the calves of mine.
Yeah, half, but he's got double the socks.
Double the
and that
socks,
might be the
half
difference.
Calves. And 3 times the athletic ability. I mean, if we're going to keep score, we're going to keep all the score. 8-3 now, Episcopal. Garino, momentum in a handbag. They're going to let that go. We're confounded, but the ball, it's funny, the Lord works these things out sometimes.
The face-off.
Shot. Shot.
Cue the LMFAO.
That was not a shot. I love the fact that they were lobbying it. There's the guys down at the end of the Episcopal bench lobbying for the shot call. Episcopal getting it up to Leonard.
And McCann right there with a great trail check on Leonard, the Penn recruit Leonard against the Gettysburg McCann. Great trail check here with the time winding down in the third quarter.
And Lawrenceville gets it in the form of MJ Flood. 2.3 seconds left. Conditions like tonight, you have a slow mist falling. Get a Ninja Mesh pocket. They've already started the clock, by the way. They just ran off about 2.5 seconds while the guy was moving. So that is it for the third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by Ninja Mesh. Make sure you check out TrashCanLacrosse.com. Check out ShowcaseLacrosse.com. Those are the places that you can learn how to be a better lacrosse player. NXT Sports Philly Showcase Camps offering unique opportunity for education and exposure. Work closely with top college coaches. Boys Showcase Camp is June 15th to 17th at St. Joe's University. Girls Showcase Camp is July 17th to 19th at Haverford College. For more information, go to ShowcaseLacrosse.com. Trying to squeeze those in between the.
Yeah,
and I wanted to hear that. I wanted to hear that.
Speaker
Leave it rolling. Trash Can Lacrosse. Check it out this summer. Camps for boys ages 8 to
Need to
14.
schedule an
Brett
appointment to see the
Manny,
region's top
Trash Can
orthopedic
Camp,
group.
June 18th to
Call the
22nd at
Rockland
George School in
Institute
Newtown
today,
Yardley.
1-800-321-9999
Andy Hayes Trash Can Camp is June 25th to the 29th at Episcopal Academy in Newtown Square. Register at trashcanlacrosse.com. Register at trashcanlacrosse.com.
And don't forget to pick up your 2012 Interact Invitational